Hello students, this is Anuradha Madam and today we will be learning about computer, storage and memory device lesson 1 for standard 4 students. Data and information. Before learning about data and information, let's have a quick review. We have learned that computer cannot work of its own. We have to give instructions to the computer to make it work. What are these instructions? These are sets of characters like your alphabets, digits or special characters. These are facts or figures. These are known as your data. Once the data is given to the computer through our input device, it is being processed by the CPU or central processing unit. This process is called as your processing. Then the result that we will get is your information. In short, we can say data is unorganized facts and figures, whereas the processed data is called as your information. For an example, I would like to say, now I have to calculate the marks, the total marks of the student to find out who scored first rank in the class test exam. So for which what I have to do is, I have to enter all the marks of all the students in a paper. Then I have to do the calculation part to find out the total marks and percentage, from which I can calculate who got the first rank, who got second rank, like this. So, what we fed, that is called as your data. The result, the highest rank, the lowest rank that I will get, that is called as your information. And the addition, subtraction, multiplication that I will do is called as your processing. Data storage units. So what is this data storage units? Like you have learned in your maths, distance are measured in kilometer and meter, quantities are measured in your kilogram, gram, and liters are measured in your liter and milliliter. Same ways, the memory size of the computer data is measured in byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte and yottabyte. Computers cannot understand anything except 0 and 1. 0 is your off, that is represented by a 0 is represented as off, and 1 is represented your on. Computer, every data that we give to the computer is first converted into the form of 0 and 1. This 0 and 1 are called as your binary digit or bits. The data stored in the computer memory is in the form of bits and is measured in bytes. So the data is stored in the form of bits or binary digit, and it is measured in the form of your bytes. Now let's just have a quick look. 8 bits is equal to 1 byte. 1024 bytes is equal to 1 kilobyte. 1024 kilobyte is equal to 1 megabyte. 1024 megabyte equal to 1 gigabyte. 1024 gigabyte equal to 1 terabyte. 1024 terabyte equal to 1 petabyte. 1024 petabyte equal to 1 exabyte, and 1024 exabyte equal to 1 zettabyte. 1024 zettabyte equal to 1 yottabyte. Types of computer memory. Here is a chart representing types of computer memory. The memory capacity determines how much data and instruction can be stored in computer. It's either temporary or permanently. So there are two types of computer memory. One is the internal memory, another one is your external memory. Again, your internal memory is divided into two types, that is your RAM and ROM, and external memory is divided into four parts, your hard disk, CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, flash drive, pen drive, and memory card. We will have a quick discussion about each of these. Internal memory. Internal memory is also called as your primary memory or main memory. So what is the work of this internal memory? Internal memory is used to store data instructions while computer is working. So whatever the information is stored in the computer, that is there in the computer till the computer is on. Once the computer is turned off, the data that is stored will get erased off. And the data and programs that are stored in the computer can be easily accessible from this internal storage, as it is the fastest of all forms of computer data storage. And primary memory is of two types. One is your RAM, another one is your ROM. Now, RAM. RAM stands for your random access memory. RAM is also called as your volatile memory. What this volatile memory means? If the computer loses power, all the data that is stored in RAM is lost, and any information that is stored in the RAM can be edited. So three things we have to learn. We have to remember about RAM. RAM stands for random access memory. RAM is also called as a volatile memory, and whenever the computer loses power, all the data stored in RAM is lost, and any information that is stored in RAM can be easily edited. ROM. ROM stands for read-only memory. ROM is also called as a non-volatile memory, because after switching off the computer or after the computer is shut down, any memory that is there in any data that is there in the memory of the computer, it does not get erased. It is there in the memory of the computer. And the ROM itself stands for read-only memory. That means we can only read the information. We cannot edit any information that is present in the ROM External memory. External memory are the memory that is stored outside the computer. When we will store any information that is stored outside the computer, it is called as your external memory. So external memory is also called as your secondary memory. Any information that is stored in the external memory remains for a longer period of time, and data that are stored in the external memory does not get lost if the computer is turned off. There is limited capacity of internal memory of the computer. That is why we used to take the help of external memory to increase the storage capacity of the program. So I mean storage capacity of the computer. So some of the storage devices. First one, hard disk. Hard disk is the main storage medium of computers. It is made up of collection of disks, and disks are piled upon one upon the another, and they are known as your platters. So this can store up to 8 TB of data. The hard disk, where is this hard disk present? This hard disk is present inside the CPU. It can hold a large amount of data. CD. CD stands for your compact disk. It is an optical storage device. So what do we mean by this optical storage? That means the data is in the form of written, and it can be read with the help of laser. It can store up to 700 MB of data and is 4.7 inch in diameter. A CD can hold your text, graphics, sound, image and videos. It can also be used for data backup and holding software. DVD. DVD stands for your digital versatile disc or digital video disc. DVD is also an optical storage device. So why these DVDs are used? DVDs are used for data storage and recording movies with high video and sound quality. It varies from 4.7 to 17 GB. It is in between 4.7 GB to 17 GB. So it is used for recording movies with high video and sound quality. Blu-ray disc. So these Blu-ray discs are new optical discs that can store up to 128 GB of data. It is used for storing high quality sound, games and movie data. The name Blu-ray disc is derived from blue-violet laser that is used to read and write data on it. The data that is written in the Blu-ray disc can only be read with the help of blue-violet laser, and it can store up to 128 GB of data. Flash drive. Flash drive is also popularly known as Pendrive, and these are most popular data backup device. It will be just plugged into the computer device and it gets connected to the USB port of the computer and it will start working. It can store up to 2 TB of data. It is widely acceptable and widely used because it is small in size, it is lightweight and removable. It is used for copying and moving data from one computer to another. Memory card. Memory card is the storage medium for portable devices like mobiles, digital cameras and music players. It are used for transferring images and music files into a computer. It can be easily removed for access by a computer. It is being used for memory card can be connected into a computer through USB cables. Now most of the laptops also come with inbuilt card reader port. Filling the lines exercises. The data which we put into the computer is processed by CPU. The processed data is known as information. The information in the computer is stored in the form of binary digit. A flash drive is popularly known as Pendrive. The information stored in RAM memory is lost when the computer power goes off. Check true or false. RAM stands for random access memory. False. 1 megabyte is equal to 1024 gigabyte. False. The set of characters like alphabets, digits or special characters that represent facts or figures is known as data. True. It is easy and faster to access data from the internal memory. True. External memory stores information for a longer period. True. Multiple choice. The instructions stored in RAM cannot be changed but can only be read. Name the CD on which data can be erased and written many times. CD-RW. A flash drive can store up to 2 TB of data. Internal memory is also known as main memory or primary memory. The data stored in the computer memory is measured in bytes. Which storage device has the highest storage capacity? Hard disk. Match the following. It's already done for you. External memory is secondary memory. Blu-ray disc 128 GB, DVD 4.7 to 17 GB, RAM information stored temporarily. Answer the following. Write a short note on how data is stored in a computer. The data is stored in a computer memory in the form of bits and is measured in bytes. All the data in the computer is stored as 0 and 1, and these are called as your binary digits. Differentiate between internal memory and external memory. Internal memory is also known as primary memory or main memory. It is known as external memory is also known as your secondary memory. Data is stored temporarily. External memory data is stored permanently. Internal memory, it is non-portable in nature. External memory, it is portable in nature. Internal memory examples RAM and ROM. External memory examples hard disk and optical drive. Write down 3 features of ROM. First one, it is non-volatile in nature. Number 2, data stored can be read and cannot be edited. Number 3, it contains instructions that prepare a computer for use. Question number 4, the RAM is compared with a blackboard or calculator. The information stored in RAM is temporary in nature and can be constantly overwritten with new data. The information is present till the computer is on and the data disappears. That is why it is compared with blackboard or calculator. What is multimedia card? Multimedia card is a type of tiny memory that is used to store data in different portable devices. They are used in smartphones, digital camera and personal computer. Explain briefly about flash drive. A flash drive is a small ultra portable storage device. It is also called as pendrive. Flash drive is inserted in the USB port on the computer. Thank you for watching. So students, your homework, fill in the blanks you have to do in your book. State true or false you have to do in your book. Question number C, application based questions no need to do. Question number D, multiple choice you will do in your book. Match the following you will do in your book, and answer the following. All 6 questions you have to copy it in your text copy. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video.